What's up, YouTube? It's H Dynasty Buffs, bringing you grading the 2024 rookie wide receivers. So check out the other videos, quarterbacks, running backs. This is the wide receivers for the 2024 rookie wide receivers. Let's get it.
It's showtime, folks. It's showtime.
All right. Overview of the rookie prospect grades: generational, elite, elite light, great, good, average, solid, below average, and practice squad. So let's take a look here at the class overall. So in my opinion, Marvin Harrison Jr. Is right there with Jamar Chase in terms of prospects. But I don't have him above Jamar Chase just because we never got any testing numbers. We don't really know any of the numbers, how fast he really is. Does he actually have 4.3 speed? I personally don't think so. I think he's more in the 4.45, 4.47 speed, which is still great, but it's not there. And then Malik Neighbors, he's right. He's still below Jamar Chase, but he's above, in my opinion, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. I think he's right there with CeeDee Lamb, above Jerry Jeudy, above Garrett Wilson, above Drake London. I really like Malik Neighbors here. He fits in that mold. He's definitely an elite talent. So some of the guys are elite light. So I have, for example, in this class, my elite lights would be like Brian Thomas Jr., maybe Adonai Mitchell, and Lad McConkey. So some guys in the area, Jordan Addison, Calvin Ridley, DK Metcalf. I think Chris Olave's in there as well. You could say, Jameson Williams was in there in that group too. You could say Jackson Smith and Jigba is in that group. All right, so let's take a look here at the class as a whole and who I got here. Marvin Harrison Jr. I would take him top 5, argue top 3. Draft capital projections, he goes 1. Malik Neighbors, top 10. Rome Odunze, I haven't talked about. So Rome Odunze, I would lump him in the group here with CeeDee Lamb, Drake London, Devonta Smith. I would have him right there as well. I'm pretty high on Rome Odunze as an overall compared to the other classes, but I know he does have some flags on his profile. Part of the reason why he's not in tier 1. He's not in tier 1 because, he's older. He stayed longer. He's a senior. He doesn't check all the analytical boxes. But, man, he is special in terms of film. If you're a film dude, I mean, he should probably be your wide receiver 1 if you're a full-on film bro, right? Should probably be your wide receiver 1. You could argue against why he wouldn't be. He's got size. He's got speed. He's got separation. He's going to get the draft capital. He's got great hands. Everything you want. He's got good agility. We know it. He tested it at the combine. Tested well at the combine. I definitely see the argument. Maybe even tonight. Maybe Odunze goes before Neighbors. But yeah, I'm super high on these 3 guys. I think they're all wide receiver 1s. Week 1, they're going to be the team's wide receiver 1, bearing that they don't go against a super elite talent guy out next to them. They'll be solid starters and wide receiver 1s for the team. Now we get to, kind of the mystery box afterwards. I got Lad McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr., Adam Mitchell, and Xavier Worthy here in elite light. I really like these guys, but they're not up there with the other 3. They're more in the wide receiver 2 area. Lad McConkey, my biggest concern with him is his weight and his size. But man, the kid's got separation, speed, hands, yak. I like him. I have a round 1 grade on him. I still think he goes round 1. I know current mocks have him going round 2, but I still think he goes round 1. I would take him round 1. Brian Thomas Jr., I said he's a lot like Courtland Sutton, but faster. My only concerns with him are he really can't do comebacks very well. Courtland Sutton basically had the same thing, same issues out of college as well. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is going to need to develop 1 year before he officially takes over as a wide receiver one for a team. Definitely has the upside. Definitely is super fast, big, strong dude. Produced in his third year. He's a junior. He basically checks all the box for analytics as well, except the lower yards per route run. Again, McConkey, same type thing. All these guys here all have flags in their profiles, but they're special. Adonai Mitchell, man, if you're a analytics guy, you absolutely hate him. I know he'll probably end up dropping now. I probably have to adjust this. It could probably go round two. I still think it goes round one. The dude's film is amazing. He is a pretty good separator, great contested catch. He's got some of the best agility, vertical hands, and he's a freak athlete. And then the guy right next to him, Xavier Worthy, he's more than just a John Ross. He's more than just a Tyquan Thornton, in my opinion. He's a pretty good separator, good route runner, understands leverage as well as putting his foot in the ground, faking out the defense, saying, all right, I'm going to run an out route. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to go to a post route. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to a corner. Basically, those types of things, too. My concern with him, too, is he gets. I feel like he's gonna get jammed on the line because of his weight, dealing with bigger corners now. When I think about it, how's he gonna do against a guy like Sauce Gardner, who's got big hands, big arms, pterodactyl arms? I'm not sure. He's gonna rely heavily on his speed. He's gonna have to learn how to make more separation and improve on his agility for me to be all in on him. Oh, I forgot to say my comp for McConkey. Y'all probably call me crazy, but I think he's like Antonio Brown or Deontay Johnson. I think he's that good in terms of separator. Don't think he's gonna be there. Don't think he's gonna be the ceiling, but I would not be surprised if he turns out to be one of the best receivers in this draft class. Let's see. Let's move on here. All right, Ricky Pearsall, Keon Coleman, Troy Franklin, Roman Wilson, they round out my tier 5. And for this one, I think that majority of this group fits in the mold of like Sutton, Michael Thomas, kind of in the lower, tier section of going round 2 or round 3. Pearsall, I really like. Yeah, I'm sure he's old, he's grandpa, but the dude's got elite. He's an elite athlete, great separation, great skills, great hands. I could see a lot of people being higher on him. If he's going to be a really good NFL receiver, as well as maybe he'll be good for fantasy. Next one is Keon Coleman out of Florida State University. I have him going round 2. I might even change this grade to a late round 2 grade. I have major concerns about his separation skills. I think he'll be a slot only guy, wide receiver 2, contested catch type situation, jump ball situation. I mean, he's got the basketball background, but does not have the speed, doesn't have the separation. I might even move him down, Troy Franklin, Roman Wilson, in terms of if we're playing fantasy, but it's just prospect grades alone here. Next one we got here, Troy Franklin out of Oregon. My biggest concern with him, man, is his hands. He's got oblique hands. I mean, he's fast, he's tall, he's big. He's kind of light. I don't think he's an elite separator, as what some people say. If you're an analytics guy, oh my gosh, he's probably your wide receiver 4. Absolutely. I don't like to lump myself into either camp. I try to put myself towards the middle, so it's maybe 60% film, 40% analytics. For him, him and Adonai Mitchell is the definition of film bros versus analytical bros. Whoever basically wins out on that one, well, congrats to you. Franklin could be a nice wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, more like a Gabe Davis, in my opinion, with slightly worse hands. So he could be Tyquan Thornton, but better. You could say Jameson Williams, but Jameson Williams hasn't been that great and special so far in the league. Roman Wilson, another receiver here. I think he goes around. I think the NFL is really high on him. I personally am not. I have a round 3 grade on him. Even that's probably kind of aggressive putting him up here. I'd probably even put him considered down in tier 6. I put him here because I think he's gonna go round 2, and you got to respect the draft capital and the team investment in the guy. Um, I don't think his separation is as good. I mean, I know he blew the Senior Bowl out of the water. Everybody liked him on that one. But I mean, the curls, the post routes, his corners, nines, everything you name it, it's okay. He's also a smaller guy, not as fast as I expected. Everybody says that he was gonna run like a low 4.3, and he ran a 4.39, which is not that special in my opinion for being the flying Hawaiian. Hey, you'd be the guy. Jacob Cowing out of Arizona. I like him. He's a small guy. He's got great yards per route run. He'll be the FCS guy. I think he could be something. I like him a lot. I think it was round 3. Thrash, he had a great outing as well. The Senior Bowl out of Louisville. Javon Baker. He's been moving up boards a lot. He'll be your prototypical X receiver. A lot of people really like him. I myself included am a big fan. Just depends. I think it goes round 3. I could even see maybe even go late round 2. He's great. Just about everything. A definition of a route runner. He'll be steal. Malik Washington, man, I'm a big fan of Malik Washington. I have a round 3 grade on him. I think it goes round 4. He'll be a steal. Solid player out of Virginia. Does everything you need. He's fast, athlete, great on comebacks. Curls, can be underneath guy. Slot dude, solid player. Jalen Polk. I'm not a huge fan of Polk, in my opinion. Him and the other Jalen out of Washington. I'm not a huge fan on both, but I can see both of them carving out roles in the NFL as wide receiver 2s or 3s. Jermaine Burton, love the guy. Great athlete, great talent. Has really bad character concerns. Not sure where that goes with him. Tier 4, Xavier Legette. Said he's Jonathan Mingo. I'll just leave with that. Love the kid. I'm rooting for him. His story is really special. I'm rooting for him. I'm not even sure if he goes round 3, maybe he goes round 4, but the athleticism is there. Can't teach the athleticism. Maybe he can teach everything else. He is new to being a receiver. He can definitely make a difference if he learns. He definitely needs coaching, but man, he doesn't really. I think going to the NFL would be good for him. He can get a mentor and really improve, and maybe he'll be the steal of the draft. McMillan, I feel like he'll be a slant merchant. Basically, be all right. Malachi Corley, Yak King. I'm not a huge fan of the Yak King just because guys like this have not really done well at the NFL next level. If you're not an elite route runner separator, you are really situation dependent to succeed. You have to go to a situation where they're going to use you in those slants as well as those flats and screens. They got to go to a good team. Johnny Wilson, oh my goodness. I don't know, man. He could be something, but he's not great separator. Maybe he'll be a contested catch guy, a red zone threat. These guys here are, in my opinion, are like high upside. Whatever, you're round 4, take a shot on them. Johnny Wilson's got all the upside in the world. Athlete, big dude. He's been playing receiver. Maybe you convert him to tight end still. Luke McCaffrey, he's got the pedigree. Great agility. One of the best 3 cones in the draft. I don't think he's an elite route runner. He's a good route runner. He's okay. Take a shot on him. Make him a slot guy the entire time. Tez Walker. Man, I was high on Tez Walker, but man, he's been very disappointing recently. His hands, he's got to work on the hands, man. He's got speed. He's got the speed. He's got the analytical profile. Another guy worth a shot. Brendan Rice. Jerry Rice's son. I'm not sure if he's going to do. He'll probably be a wide receiver 2 or 3 in the league, probably more like a 3. He needs time to improve. He's not a great athlete. I think he's an okay route runner, not amazing. I think these are guys that just fit in there. Yeah, Jalen Coker, man. All right. Coker is my guy from Holy Cross. he is a route runner. And a team that gets him, you're getting a guy that can play ball. He's not doesn't go to a big school, but man, he's torching guys. He's torching those Ivy League nerds. So I like Koger, man. Expect him to be a solid guy. Probably go round 7, maybe round 6 or 7. Got round 4 great on him. I would even be bullish and put round 3. I really like his game, man. Jaquan Jackson, out of Tulane, it's all right. Marcus Roseme, Jackson. I think I probably messed up his name. Georgia, it's all right. He's at the Senior Bowl as well. Nia Smith, probably special teams guy. George Washington, USC, probably another special teams guy. Maybe he develops into something. Maybe it could be another shot, round 7. All right, that's all I got for the receivers for the 2024 wide receiver class. Like the video, comment, tell me who I'm too high on, too low on. Maybe my grades are bad. Maybe they're good. Let me know down below. Feel free to ask any questions about, hey, how would you feel about this guy compared to this class? So let me know down below. Share the video. Subscribe if you're new. Are you excited to see you get drafted tonight and this week? Let me know. Give me a follow on Twitter at DynastyBus. Join our Discord down below. Links description. And thanks for tuning in on this episode. Got tight ends coming up. And see you next time.